We are here live on Shaggy TV, and I'm Zach Shaggy Chapman here to bring you round 7 of 8 in the Dirty Dozen Crown Jewel Pro Late Model Series, and we're at Cedar Lake tonight, and well, next week, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I'm at a concert with my wife next week, so we'll have to see if these boys want to push racing back another week or if they want to finish it up here with someone else. But round 7 of 8 here, and should be a good one here at Cedar Lake tonight, that's for sure. Looking forward to a lot of good racing action. Let's go ahead and give you a view of everybody here. Let's see if we can find... He's got to be out on the track here. Michael Lonis is out there. Let's take a look at this 5 machine. Man out of Mansfield, Ohio, ripping the lip in 3 and 4. He was able to get his first win last week, and you know, that was a big weight on his shoulders lifted, that's for sure. He had come ever so close this season, just not able to pull it off. And you see him getting a little overzealous coming out of turn 2, but he's got a lot of speed right now, P2 on the charts, and this man, Dustin Reagan, he is your third quick time holder here in warm-up in the 33. He's looking for a win tonight in that machine. DJ Miller in the 185, the Worcester, Ohio man. He's got my paint job back. There we go, DJ. I love that green. It's back. Back, then he puts it in the wall, so he might not like it. Justin Robinson here in the 21 out of Wheeling, West Virginia. Gonna come in and see if he can't steal one from the Ohio boys. Justin Robinson, that is a good looking paint scheme he's got on that 21, that's for sure. Michael Lonis just went to the top of the chart, so he's finding more speed out here in the 5 machine. Faster that time by, well, he does it 13.5, right? Significantly slower than the other lap. He's back to the bottom here in 3 and 4. This time by a 12.69, and that's almost, they have actually made his new fastest lap, and it doesn't go to the 1,000th for me at rounds. So Michael Run is still finding speed out here. Fire Marshal Chad Marshall in the 44. Blue and black scheme. Hot lap on the hood. The infield tractor tire on the rear deck lid. Let's see here, rear chase. What do we got here? If you can read it, more power to you. Sadly, my eyes are not what they used to be, and I know that says hot lap above, but I can't tell what else that could possibly be here. He's gonna pull it in. He wants to give the Reaper a little track time, or a little camera time. Slings it into 1 and 2. He's going to hold the bottom here. Let's see what kind of lap time he has this time by. His fastest lap is a 12.90. This time by, he's going to run a 13.08. So pretty consistent on his fast time. Not going to be as quick as the leaders right now. He wants a little more track wear. Reaper. He will be one to contend with here if he can keep that nose clean and keep all 4 tires on it. We've had some guys tonight I was reading in our chat, we have had some, I wish I could remember who you were. I remember I read somebody was, your grandfather was having some health issues, so prayers are going out for you. I know how tough that can be. It's never fun when you're dealing with those hard times. Hopefully everything ends up okay, and you get to spend as much time with him as you can. You got other guys like Patrick Spangler. He thinks hockey is important, so he's going to go play hockey tonight. It's their own, but we miss you, Patrick. As the checkered flag is out, and we're going to get ready to roll into qualifying here. You know the deal. I'm going to get rid of the ticker here. We're going to go to the tower just for qualifying so you can see the times come up live here. Right now, first to hit the track looks like possibly the 33 of Dustin Reagan. He's going to pull out. You know the drill, bottom of the screen. Green's going to be your best personal time sector. Yellow is going to be worse than your purple, or than your best sector. And purple that David Reap's got right now, Michael Lonis taking it over. That's what you want. That's the quickest sector out of everybody. Here is Dustin Reagan looking to complete lap number 1. Where is this going to put him? Dustin Reagan on the pole. The Grim Reaper going to move to P2, and Michael Lonis right now P3. Michael Lonis, purple. That's quick time with a 12:79. Michael Lonis here, slower in Sector 1, slower in Sector 2, not going to improve on his final lap. Dustin Reagan, can he improve? No, slower. Chad Marshall, let's see. He's got green here. Sector 1 on lap number 2. He's going to improve, but will he improve positions? Yes, he will. P2 for the Fire Marshal. Going to be slower. Sector 1. He's got to make up a lot of time here. Sector 2. Justin Robinson right now we're seeing green. Green again. He's going to improve, but how much? 12:97. That'll move him up to P4. And that'll do it here for qualifying is Justin Robinson. Just out here taking a couple, just taking an extra lap around the track here, let the motor cool down, and well, we're going to get ready to head off into heat race number 1 here at Cedar Lake Speedway. Not a lot of cars tonight, only 6 putting in a time. Not sure if Robbie Milburn is here. He didn't put in a time. The 009 of Robbie Milburn, so he decided to. He theoretically still could put in a time. We'll try to keep an eye out on him, see if we can at least not miss his lap. But right now, the 5 of Michael Lonis is our quick time, and he is on pole, followed by the 44 Chad Marshall, and rounding out the top 3, the 33 of Dustin Reagan. As you know, if you're out there listening, feel free to let me know who you're rooting for here tonight. Drivers, if you ever go back and give it a listen, feel free to sit in Discord during these races, and for times like this, I can pull you up into the booth, learn a little bit about you. It's always nice to learn a little bit more about the drivers I'm out here talking about. But if you're shy, stay in those team discords and, don't even worry about it. We'll just pretend this never happened. But definitely would love to have guys get involved as much as they would like here. It's a lot more fun when we can get everybody else involved. Just making some adjustments here for the heat. That's kind of why you're hearing me talk like a robot. Still no time for Robbie Milburn, so it doesn't look like he is going to put in a time, as we should be running out of time here in qualifying. Well, while we're waiting, you know, if you like 360 sprint car action, big charity race I'm going to be doing next week as well, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll be at the Knoxville Knoxville Speedway there. And they're running a Knoxville Nationals event in the Coast to Coast Racing League that is all for charity for the Mike Westbrook Foundation. They'd be more than welcome to invite you if you want to go to c2crl.com, and well, they would happily take your, I believe it's $20, maybe $30 to register, and there's over $1,000 in prizes. And then Thursday night here this week, we've got the Buckeye Brawlers here on Shaggy TV, so you don't want to miss that. And, well, 3 cars here for heat race number 1, and you know, we're not going to worry about bringing up the starting grid here. We can see him right there. Michael Lonis on the front, on the pole. And actually, you know, we'll show you like this. Michael Lonis on the pole in the 5, into his outside in the 33, Dustin Reagan. Rounding out heat race number 1 is going to be the Grim Reaper, David Reap. Michael Lonis here looking to go back-to-back, and a win here in heat race number 1 would really help out his cause here, as that would be starting on the feature, or starting on the pole here for the feature tonight. Should go one more lap around here before we go green flag, and we are here. As drivers will get a little more heat in the motors here. Get them ready to roll, and I'm really interested to see what Michael Lonis' line is going to be here in 1 and 2. Does he want to throw a slider on the 33 of Dustin Reagan, or does he want to plant that thing on the bottom? Well, we're going to find out here as they go through 3 and 4. We're going to get ready to play in the clay here at Cedar Lake Speedway. Green flag is out, and the 5 car's going to let it fly here. He's already got him clear going into 1 and 2. Battle on for P2. David Reap looking under the 33 of Dustin Reagan there, side by side going on the backstretch. David Reap with a slider on entry, and he's going to have him cleared coming out of 4. His new P2 at the line. David Reap out front. Michael Lonis in the 5, setting the pace. He's going to look to pull away here, but the Grim Reaper, David Reap, he is not able to pull away here from this 33 as Dustin Reagan looks to have gotten back in rhythm, and he is trying to run down the Grim Reaper. Let's go on board here with Dustin Reagan as he gets so close to the Grim Reaper here. He's going to look low in 1 and 2. But David Reap looks to fight back on the outside. At 33, giving him all he can handle. David Reap's going to get a little tight in the center of the corner after maybe he bangs the wall. And Dustin Reagan is going to take back over P2 here as we're coming to the line, 3 to go. Your leader, Michael Lonis, running it hard every lap. You see, almost gets in the wall there coming out of 4s. That's the gap. Almost a full straightaway lead for the 5 of Michael Lonis. 2 sticks in the air. Dustin Reagan still feeling the pressure now from David Reap. They just keep going back and forth. The Grim Reaper looking to take another one here. There's a white flag in the air for the 5. Final time by. Ripping the lip in 1 and 2. The battle is for P2 as Dustin Reagan feels the heat, but he's going to be able to hold on through 3 and 4 as the 5 of Michael Lonis is going to be your heat race number 1 winner, followed by Dustin Reagan. And wow, David Reap, he actually made that close, almost fought back there on the last lap. Heat race number 2. You know, we're going to go ahead and we'll show you the same way we did the last one. Starting on the pole is going to be the 44 of Chad Marshall, and is outside in the 21, Justin Robinson. Rounding out the field tonight in the 185 is going to be DJ Miller. Got old Blackjack Justin Robinson up on the high side, looking to come in first race of the year here with the Dirty Dozen group, and he's looking to make a name for himself. That would be a big statement if he could come in and win in his first appearance here in the Crown Jewel Pro Late Model Series. Fire Marshal, though, he's going to be a tough one to get around here, especially leader controls the starts here, so going to look for a good jump here. He's going to try to set sail like Michael Lonis was able to in the earlier races. The green is high. We're ready. It's ready to fly here. We're going to go play in the clay at Cedar Lake Speedway. The Fire Marshal in the 44. He's just looking to clear his way here coming out of 2. Not as good of a jump as he probably would have liked out front in that 44, as the back 2 are running hard behind him. He will like that as Justin Robinson. He's going to get tight in the middle of the corner. That opens the bottom for the 185. The 185 feeds him a little dinner here. Puts the 21 in the wall, and Justin Robinson, he's going to have to try to fight back here in the next coming lap. But meanwhile, the 44 able to really pull away. Got the lead up to almost 0.8 of a second here with 5 to go. DJ Miller in the 185, not running as smooth as he would like, and you could say the same for the 21 behind him. He's trying to catfish the bottom to find a way by the 185, but after his early mistake, he's really having a tough time gaining any ground. 3 to go for your leader here, Cedar Lake Speedway. Coming down the backstretch, he's got that lead up to a 2.5 seconds. Battle is on for P2. DJ Miller feeling the heat from Blackjack. Blackjack trying to get the move done, and he's got it done. 2 to go. Your leader coming through turns 3 and 4. White flag is going to be in the air. This time by Chad Marshall. Looks to take heat race number 2. Coming down the backstretch for the final time. The field looks to be set here. The 44 of Chad Marshall is going to start P2. And on the outside is going to follow him Blackjack Justin Robinson and DJ Miller in the 185. We're going to take a quick break here, and we will be right back here on Shaggy TV, so stick around. We are back here on Shaggy TV. The car is putting in a time right now, but Michael Lonis at the top of the charts. And he's looking to go 2 for 2 here. Or, I mean, back to back, not 2 for 2, as this is race number 7. Looking to go back to back, but right now, David Reap, he's showing maybe the bottom can come in a little bit there as he was fighting back on the bottom. Tonight's grid is gonna look a little something like this here. Michael Lonis is gonna roll off on the pole in the 5, and it is outside the Fire Marshal in the 44, Chad Marshall. Inside of row number 2, we've got the 33 of Dustin Reagan, and it is outside Blackjack, Justin Robinson. Inside of row number 3, we have the 39, the Grim Reaper, David Reap, and it is outside in the 185. We've got DJ Miller. Rounding out the field tonight in the 9, we've got William Hess. So William Hess, I believe, we only had 3 in each heat, so he did not race the heat. Wanted to start in the back tonight, and he's going to make the call for the feature. We're going to have 7 guys take the green flag here tonight at Cedar Lake Speedway. You know, we'll play a little game here. I'm going to make a little pick here. I think, I think the 5 is going to go back to back. I'm going to pick Michael Lonis here. He's going to collect his 2nd win of the season here, and hopefully we don't give him that commentator's curses. Green flag should be ready to fly this time by here is the 5 of Michael Lonis looks to play here at Cedar Lake Speedway, and we're off. Great start from the 5 of Michael Lonis. Battle is on for P2. The 33 of Dustin Reagan looks low going into 3 and 4. Not going to have the momentum to get it done on the 44s. He's probably just going to have to maybe look to go up and shut the door. No, he's going to fight back on the inside in 1 and 2. Great run coming off at 2 as he's maybe found a little room to play down there as the 33 of Dustin Reagan. Going to be saving some tire down there too. Only 50 laps tonight, but that could be a big deal here for the 33. Right now, the Grim Reaper, David Reap, he's fighting hard on the bottom as well. He's moving into your final podium spot in the 39. It's the 44 of Chad Marshall. He is sinking like a stone right now. Blackjack looking low on the 44. He's going to take the spot at the line, move Blackjack back up the P4s. That's where he originally started. So right now, your biggest mover, the Grim Reaper, David Reap, he's up 2 spots up to that final podium position. Blackjack, though, making a move on the Grim Reaper. He's taking over P3 in the middle of 1 and 2, going on the backstretch. He's clear. Oh, gets a little kiss from the Grim Reaper in 3 and 4, but Blackjack gonna hold firm here. He's gonna hold his line. David Reap fighting back on the bottom in 1 and 2. He's gonna look to throw it in 3 and 4. Gonna make it stick on the bottom. He's got it back at the line. It's the 39 and the 21 going tit for tat here as they're 2 wide behind him. The Fire Marshal and the non-qualifier William S. looking for the 2-for-1 special in 3 and 4 as the Blackjack has a problem. The 21 just looking to find a run coming out of 2. Looking to get one of those spots back, but entering 3 and 4. Couldn't find any more as William S. is going to take the spot. William S. up 3, started 7th, up to 4th. As Michael Lonis out front, setting the pace. Almost up to a 2nd lead over this man in the 33, Dustin Reagan. He is starting to feel the heat from the Grim Reaper as the Grim Reaper takes another one. They're 3 wide behind him. William S. the meat in the sandwich. Gonna make a little contact with the 33. He's got to back out of it. Dustin Reagan gonna throw it in. Big run out of 2, makes a little contact with Blackjack. He's not gonna like that. Blackjack looking to fight back here on the 33. He's gonna throw it in, but the 9 of William S. was such a good run out of 2. Not gonna be able to hold off that 9 over a couple laps here, I think. Then as soon as I say that, the bottom is so good in 3 and 4. That Blackjack just really makes up so much time here as the 9 is just trying to fight back on the high side. The 33 gonna counter down and chop off the 21. That's gonna hurt his exit speed. Now we gotta see what the 9 has. Yeah, now he's gonna lose the spot to the 9 here of William Hess. William Hess gonna have to see if he can go to work on the 33, but he left the door open for Blackjack. He's looking for it again. Justin Robinson just can't hook it up off of 2, but he can hook it up in 3 and 4 on the bottom. Michael Lonis out front, 1.5 seconds ahead is your leader. Followed by the 39, the Grim Reaper, David Reap. William S. making a pass for 3rd. We're 3 wide. Blackjack going 2 for 1 there, entering turn 1. He's up to that 2nd podium position, and now they're duking it out he's into that final podium position. They are not finished duking it out, though, for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Here is DJ Miller here is trying to get involved. He got into the 33 coming out of 2, and he got a little loose. William Hess going around Blackjack on the high side through 1 and 2. Now the 21's looking to get in the tire tracks of that 9. He saw the speed William Hess has right now. William Hess ripping the lip in 1 and 2, has so much speed. Let's take a look at Dave. Oh, contact behind, car around. Caution, Chad Marshall flag. Waiting for the caution, and the caution comes. Let's see if we can go back and see what happened here. Is the 44. This is through 1 and 2. It didn't happen here. So he just gets into the 21 a little bit, who, maybe pinched him a little bit, but the 21 has every right to do so. Gets him a little loose and comes down in front of the 185 of DJ Miller, and he's going to go around. Gives all of us a time to refill those drinks, though. Maybe get a popcorn refill, grab some snacks out of the cabinet, because we are not even halfway, and we've been treated to some awesome racing action here in the middle of the field. And now we've got to see if anybody has anything for the 5 of Michael Lonis. So the field's going to restack here, and that's going to be a big deal. Not sure what's going on with the 44 here. Maybe we just need to go back around here to get caught up. Right now it's... There we go.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Michael back to the lead here. Time here as you see the pace truck out there. They won't be allowed to pass the pace truck. They're gonna have to slow down, let him pull out in front of them, and then they'll follow him around here and take the green flag. Coming through 3 and 4. We'll take the green this time by here as the green's high in the air and the 5 is ready to fly.
Green.
We're going to go play at Cedar Lake Speedway. Let's go. Little mini feature here is the 9 of William Hess. He is trying to dig as much as he can on the bottom, but the Grim Reaper is going to shut the door, but William Hess is able to get back around Blackjack. Blackjack going to throw a slider. not enough room to clear it as he's got to crack the throttle and fall back in line. William Hess in that 9. We'll have to see if he's got anything for the leader, but he's got to get around this 39 of David Reap here before he can even think about going and playing with that 5 car. David Reap planting the car right in the middle where he needs to, but that 9 has a lot of speed behind him as we see almost a little contact there in the middle of the corner. Riding on board here with the 9 of William Hess. We'll have to see what kind of run the Grim Reaper there. He just gets a little sideways on exit, and that's where you see the 9 here of William Hess make up a lot of time here as they're coming off at 3 and 4. They're side by side. Entering 1 and 2 side by side, coming off at 2. The 9 is still right there as we got to see bottom. Probably preferred line through 3 and 4, and it is 9, new second place at the line. Blackjack trying to follow him around. Justin Robinson as we were almost 3 wide there in 1 and 2. He's going to look low on the Grim Reaper coming out of 4. The Grim Reaper's going to fight back and shut the door. All the while, the 5 just getting a run out front. Love seeing this going behind him, but now the 9. Uh-oh, here he comes. Show you these lap times here is Hess has been the fastest car on the track 4 out of the last 5 laps. So keep an eye on this 9 machine as he's got plenty of time to mess around with this 5 machine. Michael Lonis probably just entering a little bit too high in 3 and 4. Hasn't had the luxury of being able to watch these guys perfect that slider line is just giving up so much time on entry, and that's where the 9 is really making up room. Not only that, but the 5 will be really hurting for tires here. He's making them scream on entry as he sends it in high and handsome again. The 9 of William Hess with a good run coming out of 2. He was able to take the lead over at the line, and if we would have a caution right now, that would be a big deal. Michael Lonis looking to counter back under. Not going to have enough room there, though, as the 9 shut the door, and now the 9 looking to pull away as he's got clean air with 15 to go. Michael Lonis, he's just going to see maybe through 3 and 4 what the preferred line is. Maybe he'll be able to make up some time here when he sees where he's messing up, but he's just not willing to go and try that bottom entry. As man, William Hess, he is just really set sail in that 9 car. Last time by 3/10 faster than anybody else in the field. Justin Reagan in the 33 running back here in 6th, all by his lonesome. Justin Robinson trying to get by the 44, but no luck. The 44 is just too fast on that high side. The Grim Reaper, though, he has slowly been reeling in this 5 car of Michael Lonis. Does he have time to take that middle step of the podium this time by? We're going to have 10 to go. Their leader, William Hess, running that outside so consistently. Just not messing up here. And great slider line in 3 and 4. Michael Lonis has finally dropped back down in 3 and 4 and is starting to mimic your leader. This is the wall going down the backstretch. That is not going to help the 5 car's cause, but it is going to help the 39 as you see just closing that gap ever so slowly is that 39. Michael Lonis in the wall, getting into 3 and 4, and he is just watching his hopes dry up as the 9 is just kicking dirt all over the rest of the field. 3-second lead here with 6 to go. The Grim Reaper trying to make this thing interesting, battling for the final podium spot. Blackjack, Justin Robinson able to get by the 44 and take back over P4 where he started. But the 44 is fighting back here with 5 to go. Out front, your leader coming out of 4, gonna get the 4 to go this time by, as Michael Lonis can feel the heat from that 39 as he is right there. Through 3 and 4, the Grim Reaper goes to the bottom, and you gotta think that's where you want to be, as Michael Lonis is just getting loose coming out of 4, really eating up those tires. Can't have a lot left. Leader coming by, 2 sticks in the air, 2 laps to go. Michael Lonis, 4.5 seconds almost behind your leader, as William S. is getting the white flag. Final flag in the air. This will be our final time by. Battle is on, though, for P2, as we got to watch this. Here we are, 3 guys under a blanket. We're going to go up. We're going to watch it here from the flag stand, as there's your leader taking the checkered flag side by side for P2. Michael Lonis is going to steal it. The Grim Reaper is going to hold on to it. The Grim Reaper couldn't steal it. And Justin Robinson, wow, he made it exciting, but didn't have enough to get it done in the 21 ride. What a race we had out here. Let's see if we can give these drivers a little time to catch their breath and see if we can't find them up here in the interview booth. As our third place man has made his way up here, and we're going to get a quick word with him. Hey, Grim Reaper, man. First podium here, and I think it may be the first one, or at least first one in a long time. How's it feel?
It's the first one for definitely this season, and it's nice. It's real nice.
Yeah, and there was a time where, I mean, let's be honest, the 9 kind of came out of nowhere. He had a lot of speed, but man, there was a little bit of time there where you had to think, man, I might be able to win this thing. You were running down the 5, and well, all of a sudden, lightning went by you.
I was just trying to keep up with Michael. That's my whole goal. Is if I can keep up with him, I know I can have a good race. And well, that kind of played in my favor. I tried to hit my marks, and it led me to third place at least.
Well, David, hell of a job tonight, man. Big improvement. In what we've seen so far this season. And hopefully you can keep that momentum rolling, my man. Congratulations on the third place finish. Who do you want to thank?
Thank you. I'd like to thank Shelley Smith and Sons Towing out of Mansfield, and Motorworks Powder Coating out of Lexington. Dice Race Designs for all my wraps and good friendships, and all of them. I appreciate it.
Well, congratulations.
And big thanks to you as well for broadcasting.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that. I love doing this for you guys. You put on a great, clean show, and, side-by-side racing action at Cedar Lake. What more could you want? Hell of a job tonight, David.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's going to be your P3 finisher. We're going to move up here and talk to Michael Lonis. And, well, Michael, talk to us a little bit about what you could have done different. It just seemed that 9, he was in his own area code there at the end.
Yeah, he was definitely fast. I ended up losing all my force feedback on the caution. Well, right before the caution, actually. So my wheel just kind of, I don't know what happened. It's giving me an error code. So I'm looking that up right now. But yeah, it was we had a badass car. It was just the caution came out, and I was just doing my thing. I actually looked down at my phone. A buddy of mine was going to be watching tonight, so I seen him message me. And then I looked back up, and it, like, my whole wheel just kind of went dead on me. So it was really hard to hold on to. You get in a rhythm there and feeling the feedback, and then when you ain't got none, it makes a big difference. So
no, yeah. And honestly, Mike, that makes a lot of sense because, you could see how much you were fighting the car coming out of turn 4, especially where it got slick. And, dude, if you just don't have that tightness in the wheel and you can't feel it, man, it's almost impossible to drive that, dude.
Yeah, you're overcorrecting the hell out of it and you're almost turning way too far left. So it's no big deal. It's just the way this damn season's went. We've had bad luck, bad cautions, bad everything. So shout out to Hesto, man. He barely made it in and got him a good win here. But yeah, it sucks. We definitely, I think I had the car to win, and then that happened, and I mean, we were just really fast all night, and definitely put in the time this week to try to get fast. It was one of my favorite tracks, and I hated Robbie Milburn had to leave, and then I think Dalton. We didn't have a lot of guys here tonight, but I mean, we definitely had some good cars. But yeah, I was hoping everybody would be showing up and having a good run, and yeah, it's just the way the seasons went, man. We've fought and tried to race tracks we haven't raced at, and definitely usually win one by now. It's just been a dry spell for us, and it just keeps on going.
Well, yeah, and that actually does refresh my mind. Here, I've sounded like an idiot all night. I forgot you lost that one there on the last lap there at Eldora. I was talking all night
Yeah.
like you won last week. Jesus, man, the heartbreak continues.
Yeah, yep. So like I said, Brock ended up getting around me. I think I lost by .017, and it was awesome to see him get a win too, just like Hess. But I mean, damn. So
Yeah,
tonight.
it sucks when it's got to
And
come at
then
your expense.
yeah, and then David won one on my damn setup, and then it's been a hell of a year, like I said, and we've had plenty of opportunities to win. We just haven't been able to capitalize and actually finish. I mean, last week was my fault. I hit the wall and gave Brock the opportunity to throw a slide job, and he stuck it. And then I went in here and just bad luck. I don't know if my wheel connection's loose or what. I haven't been keen up on my maintenance down here. I usually on top of stuff, but stuff's starting to get a layer of dust on it. And summertime, it's hard to kick everything around and make sure everything's working. But I mean, shit. What are the odds? Will it lead the whole damn race and under caution out of that? Take the green and you ain't got basically lost all your power steering, or technically you got too much power steering if you really want to get down to it. But,
yeah, no feel at
so,
all.
yeah. Oh well, like I said, congrats to Hess, man. He's been racing with us a long time. This is like his third or fourth feature win with us, and dude's always fast, and he's always either got bad luck or equipment issues. So it's I'm glad he got one, and yeah, I just hate it that we couldn't get this done. But oh well.
Well, Mike, another close one here. I know it's got to sting a little bit, man, but who do you want to thank?
I got to thank Black Ranch or Black Skull Ranch. Dave came on with us literally the beginning of this league this season, and he's been watching me race for a long time now, and he's always been excited. He started his own cattle farm, and he was excited to get a logo and see it on the car. And I hate that it's almost been a bad luck charm. So no offense, Dave, if you watch this later in the week, but you've been bad luck. No, so I got to thank him. He's really been a big help. Ghost Energy just sent me out a shipment, so shout out to them. iRacing Dirt Memes, High Point Firearms, VCR Sim Products, OVDTR, RPM Performance Parts, just everybody that helps out, with the setups. Blake and all them guys at CFM and Majula C. Thank you for doing this. I think this might be I think you're busy for next week at Charlotte, but yeah, thanks for doing this, and looking forward to Thursday. I got to thank my wife Abby. I put in quite a bit of time, especially last night and the night before, trying to build these setups, and they were badass. But I didn't account for bad luck with the equipment, but it happens. And oh well, like I said, move on, and hopefully get us one. And I think we're racing Thursday night in Lernerville, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I'm sure Patrick's going to be tough to beat, and Brock and a few others, Tyler. So we'll see.
Well, looking forward to it, Michael. Congratulations on the second place finish, man. And I know I keep saying it, man, but the win's coming.
It's coming. Like I said, we've won our fair share of races, and now it's biting us in the ass. So it's I'm stuck at 134. So I really hope I can get to 135, and then maybe in this year. So we'll see.
Well, good run tonight, Michael, and looking forward to talking to you again more.
Thanks, buddy.
We're gonna move up here, and we're gonna see if we can't get a word with your feature winner tonight in the 9, William Hess. Man, did you have a rocket ship tonight or what? I mean, you won by 5.1 seconds, man. How'd you turn that on at the end?
Man, I mean, past week, every day when I've been getting off of work, I come in here and I'd tune on this setup a little bit, and I had it dialed in for about for a 100 lap show, and then I realized we turned it down for this one, so I got about 5 minutes of practice time, and then I had to fucking update. Sorry for cussing. I had to update my computer, and man, I barely made the show. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong here, but we didn't even, you didn't run your heat race, did you?
I didn't get to hot lap, qualify, or heat race.
Yeah, there we go. I knew you didn't qualify, but I was pretty sure you didn't even get to go out there and run the heats either. But, man, coming from the back of the field in a strong field like this, you got to be happy with your performance tonight.
Yeah, man, around like lap 22 or give or take, I'd say I really felt the bottom coming in, because when I would test on it, I'd run that top line in 1 and 2 and that little slider line in 3 and 4, and I'd always be pretty good coming off. And once I felt it coming in, I just stuck to it, and it did me a whole. It did pretty partial to me, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, talk to us a little bit about that slider line in 3 and 4. Do you think the advantage is it's just so wide on entry if you want to run the lip that you're just wasting too much time going up against that cushion?
Yeah, in 3 and 4, you got to be real particular on running that cushion, or you'll tear the whole right rear deck out of it. So I tried to stay off of there unless I was running like a real slick track or something. But I know the cushion's always fantastic in 1 and 2, so I kept it towards that middle, towards that slider, and it worked.
Well, man, I'd say so. You won by 5 seconds tonight against a strong field and really put a stamp on this win tonight, man. Hell of a job, William. Great drive. Who do you want to thank?
Man, about everybody you see on my car is like one of my buddies or something. I got to thank old Michael Onis, first off, for putting this whole thing on. I've been racing with these fellas for a while now. I mean, a while. I was just a kid when I started running with them, so I really do appreciate everything he does. And Zach Dickey for getting pictures at turn 2, and my buddy at King's Machine Service, buddy at Tolly's Car Care. They're all my buddies. I help them work on a car and everything, and so it just means something to me to be able to put logo on there. I got to thank my brand, SDLs. Of course, got to give myself a shout out, but that's about it.
Yeah, man. Well, hell of a job tonight, William. I mean, you walked away with that one. Nobody had anything for you. Even a late race caution, I don't think was going to save anybody. Hell of a job tonight, man. Congratulations.
Hey, buddy, I appreciate it.
And that's going to be your feature winner, William Hess. And, I think that's going to do it for me. We heard Michael talk about, I think they're still going to run next week. So good luck to all the boys here finishing out next Tuesday. Really looking forward to see the results from Charlotte. That's always a great race to end on. I mean, it's the dirt motorsports capital of the world. So looking forward to seeing those results. Good luck next week, boys. But that is going to do it here for the Dirty Dozen Crown Jewel Pro Late Model Series here tonight on Tuesday. I am Zach Chapman with Shaggy TV, and I'm going to sign off. It's been a great night of racing. Have a good evening.